If you have been following our videos, you will notice that I once told us that in this particular thing, that what I've been looking at for is a little cross in this very 30 moving average, this 30 minutes time frame. That once I see that, that is going to help me to confirm that the market is going to reverse. So I waited for additional 1 good hour. The candle that we're moving forward was this. At the end of the day, I have to allow the candle to take its course, which helps this particular um, moving MACD to point a direction that is going downward. So this time around, this is what we have. This is what we have. Look at, these are secret trials. These are secret trials which everyone that is trading, every forex trader should have this thing in mind, that you placed a trade and the thing did not go to what you expected doesn't mean that you must allow the trade to hold for all I care. One of the things is that you should learn to manage your account. Now look at this one. Look at this one. This is this thing I closed. Then that time I entered again because I saw an opportunity. I closed. Check this thing. This is for spike. This is for spike. This also is for spike. So once I see that, I must not allow the market to eat me up before I realize of what I'm doing. Now, when I saw that this thing has gotten to this point, if you check the time, you will see the time of the trade and check when I entered the trade. You will notice that once I have seen that, there is no need for me to hold for a long time, since this particular market is not ready to reverse at due. So I have to close it. Now look at the funny thing. This little candle you are seeing here, it took 1 good hour, 60 minutes for it to take that particular decision. So what this simply means is that had it been that I waited, what will have happened is that I will have entered with profit and closed from where I stopped at the spot, which means that I wouldn't have made any profit. Rather, while waiting, I will have closed at the middle before the spike, causing me to lose more than what I was expecting. So I have to close the trade. So this is one of the advice I have to give to every young trader out there, every old trader, professional trader, and amateur traders. This is one of the advice I have to give you. Anytime you want to place trade, anytime you want to make profit, anytime you want to do anything in regards to forex trading and making profit, don't just place random trade. Don't just see any opportunity and you place trade. First thing first, learn to take the rules. Learn to take the rules. Learn to take the bulls by the horn. Don't just rush into the trade and you see red dropping, you place trade, because as the market will be moving to the direction you think is the right direction, it can easily reverse. Imagine when someone have seen this thing that cross over to this place and trying to move in that direction. Imagine that ever since that reversal, that the market never near where it was dropped. And from here, you will calculate it carefully. You will notice that each of these candle here represents 5 candles. So which means this candle is 15 minutes candle that was taken by only one spike. You know what that means? Imagine when you had trade and you entered for scalping from this angle, only for you to be hit by one single spike, which means you will not understand what is happening, rather than to see that your money have dropped drastically to a point that you cannot manage. Even if you can manage it, but it will be so painful. Now follow these simple rules and make yourself an entry that you will not live to regret. Even if the market did not correspond the way you wanted it, you have this opportunity to close at a minimal loss. I've shared this thing with you. It is wrong for you to be trading boom and crash with the full concept of volatility, with the full concept of currency. It is very, very wrong. They have similarities in structure, but they have different move. When you talk about boom and crash, it's either moving up or it will drop. So, but when you talk about volatility 75, it will be moving in this direction. It goes up, it goes down, it goes up, it goes down, it goes up, it goes down, making it difficult for one to enter. Few minutes is on profit, the other seconds is on loss. And sometimes it takes a strong move and also most times take a strong move down. You know, that is how difficult it is. So instead of you to be making such a costly mistake of thinking that it must respond to what you expected, follow some of those simple instructions. What are those simple instructions? Look for key points, key levels. What are those key levels? Those places that market once stopped. Look for them. They have the tendency of showing you what the market may do in the next move. Such thing as this. You know, this is my entry point. I entered because I have seen that this particular market have tried for a period of time and could not go. Not only this, I followed this trade from a higher time frame. Do you know why I still leave the trade? Because I have this concept that this thing should pull to a circle, at least to come a little bit lower than this, to rest on this very moving average to help the market move up to a very serene position. So as this market is setting to drop again, remember that even though that my initial profit have reduced, but I'm still on profit. I am still on profit. Do you know that? I'm still on profit. And that is why I I hope you know that the little part of this thing, that as it drops and gives profit, that is how it will also drop and give you losses had it been you entered wrongly. I hope you understand what I'm saying. Had it been you entered it wrongly, that is what you will have also experienced. You know? So the more you try to see positive things, the more things turns against you. What can one do about it? I told you, mark the key levels. And remember what I told you, as this thing is making, as the thing is getting shorter, forming this move, the more the market will be going in this direction. So each time you want to place a trade, have some things under consideration. What are those things you place under consideration? What is the nature of the market in your higher time frame? It's very, very necessary for you to think that way. Failure to think that way, you'll be losing your trade every single now and then. Now, this market you are seeing can do better in spiking if all of them will come over to this place. If all of them will come over to this place, the more it drops, like the market in this direction simply means that the more it tries to push up, to move up like this, the more it drops. And as it is dropping, it is giving you the opportunity to be taking your spikes much more. Now, as this market is up in this direction, it has more strength to give you scalping opportunities than catching spike. Do you get that? So these are some of the simple things you should have in store. So expecting a spike in this direction will be a suicide mission. But expecting a spike when it must have crossed over to this place gives you more opportunity. Let me show you what I'm saying. In such a place like this, what you see is not scalping. What you see is a spike. In a space like this, what you see is not spike. What you see is scalping. These are some of the simple things I want you to have in mind. Did you see it's returning back small? These are some of the simple things I want you to have in mind. I want you to have them. I want you to have that. Let it be stored in your system so that you will not be making series of mistakes that most traders are making, and that is one of the reasons they are losing every now and then. So one of the best things you should do for yourself, I hope you can see, one of the best things you should do for yourself, when the market was just, people will say, close now, relax, I know what I'm doing. So one of the best things people should do for themselves is not just rushing to set up the strategies, the indicators. Like some people will call me names, you are wicked, you don't add up indicators. They don't know that the indicators are good, but when you lack the backings, you will still have the indicators and still mess things up. You still have the same indicators and you still make things up. So each time you have a cross like this and you have seen a histogram change like this, Don't bother much to do your scalping. Always look forward to catch a spike. Then if you are not a fan to spike, then don't make such mistakes. Look forward to do something like this. A histogram change that moves in this direction is a move of candles in a higher time frame in your chart. But more preferable for you to see those things you were seeing in your lower time frame from a higher time frame. That is where you do more business with a relaxed mind than trying to figure out small move in your lower time frame, which can not give you the accurate move, because in your lower time frame it will be noisy. While, okay, let's just mark something here to show you what I'm talking about. Look at this. This is 1 minute time frame. Just look at all these things you are seeing. Did you see what I accumulated? Do you see the whole this thing in your lower time frame? Do you see all of them? Now let's see what it looks like in in let's see what it looks like. Did you see in 5 minutes time frame? This is what it looks like. Then let's go a little bit in 15 minutes time frame. This is what it looks like. Did you see in 30 minutes time frame? This is what it looks like. In 1 hour time frame, where is it? It's not even a thing to see. Look at it. Why? Except I have to add up a little so that it can be noticeable. You see? So the whole noisy areas you are seeing is not even a single thing in your higher time frame. So what you enjoy in your lower time frame is a move of a higher time frame. Always take note of that. And I'll keep saying this thing even in my class. This is one of the things I spend my time on, to make people understand the importance of taking your trade from a higher time frame. Did you see what I told you? Now let me show you what it means to wait. Did you see this spike now? Let me show what it means to wait. Look at the trade. Did you see that? Did you see it? What did you see? But I've waited for this thing to return to 5, yet I did not close. No, follow. This is trade. Some will say, but it's not live trade. Who said that? What do you know about live trade? What do you know about live trade? People criticize good news and celebrate bad news. When they see someone growing, they look for a way to tarnish that person's image and talk all sorts of things to bring that person down. Look at it. I know what I was waiting for. Look at it. It's not luck. Please have this mindset. It's not luck. It's not all about luck. You are not lucky. It's knowledge. It's knowledge. Once you have the knowledge, you make your predictions. Had it been that this thing did not go my direction, I would have also closed my trade at the bet. I had an opportunity of seeing $5, and I was watching it. It was returning. I was not panicking because I have done my analysis carefully and I know what it should look like. And that is exactly what the market did. But some of you must have seen a small candle, pam, and you rush to close. This is crash 300. This is crash 300. Imagine what you are seeing. At least this one is happening right in your eyes. Check what you have here. Check what you have here now. Is right in the place, and check those things. I hope you can see the market and how it was structured. So nothing is there. Nothing is there. It's all about how, I don't know what to say. It's all about what you have upstairs and how you want to do it. You can do the same thing I'm doing. That is why in my mentorship class, most of my students are doing more than me, because they have more time to do this thing more than me, because they are using fresh knowledge to wait and to do the analysis, and they step out successfully. I'm not deceiving anyone. Look at this. Look at this. I said something earlier, and in my previous video, I've been saying this thing. Once you see a candle like this, wait for a bullish to take it, because if the next candle closes as a bearish, you have more opportunities than ever. That is how simple this market can be. Alright, so follow these simple rules in case you do not watch the subsequent videos, because I'm going to make this one miracle strategy 1, miracle strategy 2, and miracle strategy 3, because they are all in the same circle. Then I will now bring all of them in one particular video, so that in case you are missing out in 1, 2, 3, then you can easily find this one so interesting and make use of them. Don't watch this one without watching the other one. Watch all of the videos and you will see how I was able to graph those things together. Just call it like a series, you will get to the same results. Crash 300 is easy, but when you have small accounts, please avoid crash 300. When you have small accounts, someone say, but close it now, the money is finishing. Relax, okay, relax, cool down. All right, I can easily leave this market. Let me show you why I can leave this market for a long period of time, because the resting place of this thing should be here. You know, the resting place should be here. Let me drop this thing and show you. Look at it. So for some of you that are saying, if I manage to have this thing, I'll be taking 20 cents. I'll be taking what am I doing with $3? I'll be taking 50 cents every day, and each trade I'll be taking 50 cents, and I will laugh. Why do I laugh? Because when you enter, you will find this thing. That is why it is necessary for you to learn. Do you know why it's better to learn? When you learn this thing, and understand it more better, you can easily do business with this, and it's reliable. You are not defrauding anybody, you are not scamming anybody, you are not cheating anybody, you are not being frustrated. You can stay right in your house. Even in your old age, you are still cashing out. You know, the benefit, the good thing is that this is forex. It has stayed for a period of time. You know, so this is one of my advice for you. Look for a mentor, learn these things. If you cannot do these things I'm doing, look for a mentor and learn it. Beg that person of what you have. Anyone that wants to help you will not be too serious with a certain amount. You know that person will not be too serious. And for some of you that are thinking that maybe GDFX, the reason you talk like this is that maybe learn mentorship is for big men. No, mentorship is for everyone. When you discuss with someone and that person wants to help you, that person will help you. Therapy, if I let me not go that place. So don't die in silence. Speak up. It will surprise you that the little thing in your hand can give you the access for mentorship. So maybe you are following some people, they are saying that you must have $1,000 or $2,000 or $3,000. Mentorship is for $5,000. No, don't think that way, because I am in Africa. I know what it means for one to raise $1,000 to learn. I know what that means. So feel free to reach out, but one thing is that you must pay when it comes to mentorship. But aside mentorship, you can visit our YouTube videos, watch other videos, add it to the knowledge you have. You can make exploits in the journey. My name is GDFX. I look forward to see your response. Keep winning with these strategies and make sure you don't blow your account. Instead, grow your account. GDFX, love you so much. Thank you.